Hi, I'm Sarah the gardener, and I just saw some pukekos in my garden. I'm not sure if I should be happy about that or not, but I'm a little bit emotionally attached to these guys because it's a family, there's babies. Although I'm not so sure how happy I'll be about it in the spring when they pull out all my seedlings. But they've been the only ones who've really been in the garden lately because I have been so busy. You may or may not have noticed I didn't pop up a video last week. I did make one, but it was rubbish. And it was fraught with technical difficulties and I ran out of time and it was just too hard. And I felt so bad. I'm like, I haven't made a video. So I'm making a short one today because nothing's changed since last week because I still haven't done anything in the garden. And I've still been really busy. But the garden still grows without me. So let me come and show you a few things. It'll just be a short one because I've got loads to do. Next week will be different though. It has to be, or I'll go crazy. I've got tulip bulbs coming up. This is really exciting. And the freesias I planted. And the ranunculus. I'm really pleased. Spring is so close with these babies in the garden, growing. There's a hope of a new season. It's a good thing. I've cleaned the greenhouse, which is what I was trying to show you last week, but it was just long, boring, and not too exciting. But what I've done is scrubbed all the slats. The cool thing with my greenhouse staging is the slats are removable. And so I've taken them all out and I've given them a wash with bleach, and the whole area is, I've done some potting, so it's a bit dirty again, but it's clean dirty, if you know what I mean. I've got rid of any pests and disease that may have been lurking in spiders and slugs and all sorts of goodness knows what I found. So that's really cool about the staging. And then you've seen me use it before to dry my onions. I think I showed you me drying my onions by moving the slats and putting the onions in between them. But then over here, what I've done, excuse them, they need to go inside. Here's my tomato. And so what I've done is I've actually removed some slats, and I'm trying to grow this tomato in the winter out of season. And I'm not doing too badly because, as you can see there, we have tomatoes. I don't know what variety it is. It's just a self-seeded one that I picked out of the garden at the end of the season. And he looks quite good, considering. It does get a little cold in here, but not too bad. But it also gets really warm. So there's the minimum and maximum thermometer. So it hasn't really got below 10. And it's got up near 30. So it's not that cold in here. He seems to be enjoying it. I've also got some chilies, and they look a lot healthier than the ones out there in the greenhouse, out in the field. But they got hit by frost. And I have Cape gooseberries. Not only do I have flowers on my Cape gooseberry that I saved, but I have fruit, which is really exciting. I have sweet peas ready to go out. And I really do need to repot my flower seedlings that I grew. They're looking really good. Especially the night-scented stock. I've planted mini leeks for a strange spring festival that I do in the spring. I'll show you about it when the time comes. I put my carobs into bigger pots. The base of their pots were filled with wood lice, with slaters. So I thought that can't be too good. So I've flushed them out. The plants seem to have enjoyed the move because they've got new shoots. I'm looking forward to growing carob, making our own chocolate. I'm going to ruin Easter for everyone forever. I've got more onion growing on here. And this lot is a little bit delayed because I needed to resow it because the seeds weren't as fresh as they could have been. But they're catching out. So with onion, the fresher the seed, the better. or you'll get something like this compared to this fresh seed. I also found some potato, another rocket variety, in the garden centre. It's not really good enough to grow them in my garden at this time of year. It's too wet and too cold. So what I'm going to do is put them in pots. I have some pots here. And they will be fabulous. We should be eating potatoes in September, which is when I normally plant them in anyway. This is what I use to keep the temperature down. Is a terracotta pot. Inside a terracotta pot with a candle. And so when it looks like it's going to be really cold or frost or close to it, then I just light the candle, cover it up. I've got candles that burn for 8 hours. I'm going to cover it up. And it just keeps it warm in here. I mean, it's not a big greenhouse. Having said that, it's not a little one. So what's that got? That's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. So, and then across the back we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. Well, they're little ones on the end, so I don't know if you can count them. But yeah, so it's not a huge greenhouse, but then it's not tiny. So it does the trick. It keeps it from freezing over, which is good for my tomatoes. So that's all there is for this week, because I'm absolutely crazy. I'm actually supposed to be down at the school garden in about 10 minutes, and hubby the young gardener hasn't brought the car back, so time is really tight. I'm really enjoying helping the kids in the school garden. We're going to plant garlic today and sweet peas. And last week we planted onion and strawberries, which are all perfectly for this time of year. Although the teachers are concerned because there are kids that eat all the green strawberries, so there's no red ones for anyone to share. As soon as they get that first little hint of almost going red, they're gone. But it's good, kids will learn. And we're setting up an orchard down there as well, so there'll be so much fruit and veg available, they can just help themselves. And that's just the beauty of it. So they know where food comes from. So I'm really enjoying helping them. The average age of the kids that I normally help are about 6 or 7, and they're the cutest little poppets. So I should go and get ready. I'm going to take them a whole load of gardening magazines that I don't need anymore, so they can cut pictures out and things like that, so they're always thinking of gardening. Well, that's my subliminal plan. Children need to know where their food comes from. It's very important. So I shall go and get ready for the day. So have a wonderful, wonderful week. And thanks so much for watching. And I'll tell you, if I don't get in the garden next week to have something to show you, I will be so disappointed, because I'm really starting to miss out on getting my hands dirty and making changes. And the grass is growing and growing, and that needs mowing. And so I need a rain-free day, and I need to stop being busy. So come again soon. It's going to be fabulous. Thanks for watching.